Hi, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today, we're going to show you Ultimate Midjourney Guide Beginner to Advanced. It's a step-by-step beginner guide for everyone to follow easily. If you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's get right into it. Now in today's video, we will be starting from beginner guide to advanced guide. So we're starting with the beginner level, which is how to get Midjourney to your Discord server. Now, to get invited to the Midjourney main server, what you're going to do is you're going to go to midjourney.com, which would allow you to go to this website. This is their main website, and what you're going to do is you're going to click on join the beta. By clicking this, you will be redirected to the Discord invite, wherein if you accept the invite, you will be redirected to your Discord server. And as you can see here, you can simply click on accept invite, and you will be redirected to their main server over here. This is their main server. This is their main server over here, where you can go to the different rooms over here and ask Midjourney to generate you different photos. As you can see here, these are the different photos being generated by our different friends. And as you can see here on the right side, and what you're going to do first is go to one of the rooms over here. You're going to click this button over here, which shows the member list. You're going to simply click this, and you will be able to see all the different members of the specific rooms over here, as you can see, and we have our Midjourney bot over here. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to create your own Midjourney server. So going down here, click on add a server and click on create my own for me and my friends, and you can simply name your server anything you want. And after creating your server, you can go back here on the main server, click on the Midjourney bot over here, and you will see this pop up over here which says add to server. You can simply click to add to server over here and click select a server, and simply select the server that you have just created for yourself. And after that, you will be able to add Midjourney to your own server. And as you can see, I have my own server over here, and these are all my prompts. No other people is in this server, so that I could enjoy Midjourney on my own. Like, I wouldn't see other people's images, I wouldn't see their prompts, so that I will be able to easily manage the photos that I am asking Midjourney to produce. Now, the next tip that we're going to teach you is by doing settings. By doing /settings and clicking on enter, you will be able to see and adjust your personal settings. Now, keep in mind, these settings are specifically just for you as a user. As you can see here, you will be able to adjust it to use only Midjourney version 1, and this suffix over here will be automatically added to whatever prompt that you created. You could do Midjourney version 2, Midjourney version 3, Midjourney version 4, 5, and 5.1 over here. And for the 5.1, 5.1 is an opinionated mode, wherein if you enter a simple prompt, it will add additional features, additional components to your photo. And even though it isn't in your prompt that you have entered, it will add additional things to your photo. But if you want it to strictly stick to the prompt that you have added, you can go to raw mode, and it will never, or it will not add additional things. It will only perform whatever prompt you have asked it to produce. And over here also, you could have some different styles. The higher the style, the higher quality your design will be, your photo. And you also have public mode, fast mode, remix mode, and you could reset the settings if you would like to start from scratch. So we're going to go with the 5.1 and style very high over here, which would have this as a default in our prompt. So we're going to show you how that works. You're going to do /imagine. This is how you will be able to ask ChatGPT to produce an image. And then you're going to enter anything you want. For example, we're going to enter a cat chasing a dog, and click on enter. And keep in mind that we have the style as very high and the version 5.1. And as you can see here, it will automatically add the suffix next to our prompt over here. Now, if you would like to know all the current suffix, you could have this list over here. These are the different lists. We have the aspect ratio, test, creative, test P, stylize, which is basically the S here, no, which is a negative prompt, video, quality, V, and this is the settings that we did earlier, and seed over here, and chaos over here. You could try them out on your own, test them out, and see how different each and every suffixes over here works. So we're going to see here, as you can see, our photo is currently being generated, very good quality, by the way, even though it's not completely finished already. So you could see the design already, even though it's not finished. And as you can see, this is our image over here. We have very good for the version 1 and version 4. Version 2 is a bit blurry, and the same thing with version 3. So we're going to upscale version 1 and version 4. Not to upscale or to enlarge a specific photo, you can simply click on U1 and U4. The corresponding number for each photo is this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. If you would like some variation or different variants of the specific photo, you can simply press V4, V3, V2, V1, and it will produce different variants of the specific photo assigned to it. And as you can see, this is our photo number 4. This is the upscaled version. And this is we're going to wait for our version 1. It seems that it failed to process our command, so we're going to do it once again. And let's see if it will be able to process it. As you can see, we're simply going to wait for it to upscale our image number 1 with a cat chasing a dog. Although it's not chasing the dog, it's running with the dog, which is a different thing. So as you can see here, this is the upscaled version of this one, very high in quality, very high in details. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of an advanced tip to be able to get super amazing jobs or super amazing results, like over here in the Midjourney showcase, where you can see so much details on their artwork. We're going to go to our recent one, so we have a more updated version. As you can see, this is a very realistic photo over here, and like a lot of details on the other photos as well. Now, my tip for you to be able to get similar results to this is by simply copying the prompt the people have used to produce such images. For example, this photo over here, which is very high quality. We could zoom in and you can see the amount of quality on their photo. You wouldn't think that this is an AI produced image. So what you're going to do is you're going to hover over this image over here, click on the 3 dots, click on copy, and then you're going to copy the full command. Let the prompt go with the full command, because this will add the specific suffix used for this image. If you only copy the prompt, it will only copy the normal prompt and not the suffix. So going back here, we're going to do imagine and paste it over here, and you will be able to see the prompt over here that the person have used. And you could change the different information over here. Instead of various raw pork neck skewer, you could say chicken breast. Let's see what happens if we use chicken breast instead. Click on enter, and let's see what happens and if we are able to reproduce this image over here. As you can see, it failed to process our command. We're going to do it again. Midjourney seems to have some issues today, so we're going to just redo the same thing. Raw chicken breast. Click on enter, and let's see if we will be able to process this. As you can see, we're simply going to wait for it to start so we can see and compare if we will be able to replicate this image over here. Now, you could go with other photos as well. You could go and look for similar or very high in quality design. For example, this one over here of Luke Skywalker, very high in details, black and white. And we're going to copy this in a bit also. We're going to try and replicate this. And as you can see here, it's already regenerating or creating our photo over here. As you can see, this is the first one. It seems to have duplicated our request, but this is our first one over here. We have a chicken breast in this section, chicken breast, and this is like a mixture over here on the top. We could upscale the version 1 and maybe version number 3, just like that. And we could see a better version. And this is the duplicate one. We could zoom in for the version 4 and version 3. And let's compare the different photos with this one over here. See, this is the first image over here. We're going to open this in our browser, and let's see and compare the difference between the two photos over here. As you can see, this photo is more on like a top view than this one, but you could see the details, the amount of details put into this photo. As you can see, the details on the meat, the different texture, and like the breast over here. You can also see the different onions, like tomatoes, and like the seasonings around it, stuff like that. And you can see the difference also in this photo over here. You can see a lot of details. Now moving on, we could go with this one, the Luke Skywalker. Click on the 3 dots, click on copy, go with the full command, and go back here to Midjourney. Do / imagine, then paste it over here. As you can see, these are the different extra suffixes added to this photo. You could change it from Luke Skywalker to maybe Robert Downey Jr. and click on enter. That's what you can do with copying the different prompts over here, you could copy their entire prompt and then change the subject, change the topic that you are trying to produce, and see what would happen and have a different model for the specific prompt. For example, this one, you change the model instead of Ana Diaz, you could change it to someone else, and it will produce a completely different person but has the same style. Going back here, let's see if our work will be finished. As you can see, it's loading 15, 31%. Let's wait for it to finish. Now you could also add different suffixes like what I showed you earlier. You could add this and test it out on the different prompts that you have copied in the showcase. You could add more information, add some extra details, and you will be able to create amazing results. So we're simply going to wait for this one. I think the third one is the best one out of this four because the first one seems very funky. It's like he's holding an umbrella but also not at the same time. So as you can see, this is our photo. We have the version 2 and version 3. We're going to upscale those two versions and we're simply going to wait for it to show, and let's compare the difference between this one and our Robert Downey Jr. on this one. As you can see, this is our version 3, the photo number 3, black and white, and like has a lot of details. You can even see like the rain on the coat. You also have this one over here, very high in quality. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.